Hey everyone, so this week our Bible story is from 1 Samuel 16. It's about Samuel anointing David to be the future king. And so the first activity we'll have is you just take a cup, poke a little hole in it, and stick a ribbon in it. If you're here on the weekend, then you'll already have these cups prepped like this. So you're just gonna take this, you're gonna give each kid one, and then you'll have give them about 3-4 pieces of candy. They'll go ahead and put that in the cup, and then they'll need a piece of tissue paper. You could also use like paper towel or something like that. You're gonna give them a rubber band, and you might have to help them with this a little bit, but you're just gonna rubber band it around there, like twice you should be able to go. Make sure it's all the way tucked in, and so that you've got that. And then you're gonna give them, oops, I forgot to grab that, a small ribbon. And so you're gonna have some more just loose ribbon. You're gonna give them one of those and a piece of tape. They're gonna need to be really careful here. Have them put the tape on their ribbon, and then they're going to take it and just very, very gently put it there. You can, if you wanna try it, do it first, but then it tends to get kind of caught up in the rubber band, so you have to be really careful putting the rubber band on. So I like to do it after, but just be really careful not to break it through. Next, you'll give them these little, you'll have a bunch of these, and what they'll do is just kind of push the paper down so it's out of the way, and just wrap these around. You probably use like 4 of them or so. Just get some tape, and they'll just tape them down, and they'll just wanna layer them. They're making it look like a piñata, so they're just gonna layer that one, and then the next one goes just right above it, all the way up to the top of the cup. So it looks something like these. And then, I wrote on there, God looks at what's inside, little heart. So then when they get home later on, they can yank that out, and it's a little miniature piñata. So we're talking about God looking at the heart and what's inside rather than the appearances. And so you'll give them this. You can put it in a little bag, and then you've got a little parent note. So you're gonna encourage them to go home, tell the story that they heard, and then open up the piñata. So you give them a little parent note, and just go ahead and staple that shut so they won't try to use it. Have them write their name right down here so they know whose is whose, and then they can tell them to wait till they get home, tell the story to their family, and have a little fun with their piñata. It's also refillable, so if you've done it the first time, all you have to do is replace that tissue paper and tape the ribbon on again, and you can just keep on remaking it over and over. If you have a little bit of extra time, you'll also have these index cards. Have them right on the line side. That will be your back side. So right on that, and then you're just gonna give it to them. Don't use a Sharpie like I did, or else you can see through it. And then just give them some watercolors, and just put some paints out that they can access. And then you're just gonna have them paint over the watercolor. Just have them paint the card. And what it will reveal is a heart. And so we're just going to talk about, like I said, we were talking about God looking at the heart. And so this just like a plain old index card that was just boring and useless, kind of like how David didn't look very impressive. But then once they actually paint on it and see what's really on the inside, so to speak, of it, they see that it's really all about the heart. So have fun.